It's a pandemic. Jersey, Reverend. Anybody say anything? Do we have any? Is anybody alive out there, or is it just us in this bungalow? Yeah. Get all the women and children in here, Alan. Seal the doors. We're going to repopulate the earth with the people of the hardback. That'll be some ugly shit, won't it? You're like, whoa, punk rock music. That violates the health code. So how many people you got, Reverend, watching the show? Hey, there's Dinnerkey on stage. Is this the show?
Hey, Granny.
The prayer. All right, Granny's going to open the prayer. Just stare into that fire for about 5 minutes and pretend everything's okay.
All right, I'll be back.
Go get him, Dan.
I'm going to represent Granny here.
Yeah. Representing.
Shh. Mumble, 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 mumble. Shut the fuck up! Mumble, mumble, mumble. And you know, mumble, 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 mumble. Hide deeper in the shadow, deeper, 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 deeper. We will always burn a candle for Granny.
We sure will.
At least until we need to find another $1.25 to buy the next candle. Then right. The fire may not, it may burn out. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, we might be able to do it. I think we can get $1 out of all of us. Maybe not $1.25, but $1.
I got $1, I think. Hey, so thank you. How about it for Granny?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And get some money for Granny, Dinnerkey. Give Dinnerkey your money for Granny. We're going to get another candle. Keep her lit up. Get your granny hugs. Hey, man. You're not allowed in here. Oh, granny hug. No, I'm going to get Corona. Yeah, I got your beer there, buddy. All the beers you want tonight, I got them. I don't know why. Last week, but that's all right. I just kidding. Thank you. Wait, no Corona. Oh yeah. Wait, I think you can get Corona from. I think you can get Corona from elbowing. Anyway, thanks for coming. Hey, folks, Tapeworm, you are the man. Thank you for coming. Tapeworm, Jesus, the shit you do on your bike and all that. I'm not even fucking kidding. Listen, folks. I want to tell you something. I want you to listen to me. Let's shut that front door. This is a private show, obviously. Dinnerkey, just whatever. Get that door closed. Now, look, seriously, I want to tell you something. First of all, I want to go around the room, right? Alan Bushnell, thank you. What an amazing guy you are to keep music, original music, live creation going. I know my show is not the best example of it because nobody's fucking here. But the point is, this club is here. What a great club, man. What a cool thing. They got rehearsal rooms, kill rooms, skateboard fucking thing going on with Billy Rowan. It's a big deal over here. Dinnerkey, you and me over the years, let's just leave it at that. Thank you, Dinnerkey. I appreciate you so much. Tapeworm, you are the man. You are the best friend anyone could ever have. Anybody that's friends with Tapeworm is a lucky motherfucker. Lucky motherfucker to be friends with this talented, loyal, amazing human being. The fairy. Look at the fairy back there, everybody. See the fairy? Give her a round of applause. She has a mission, and it's to have a good time. Make sure you have a good time. And to enjoy our lives. That's the deal. How about it for Cinemike, the most disgruntled son of a bitch, political fucking online bully? Cinemike, you're one of my favorite people. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fucking people up. That's terrific. These guys at the center table, now there's some amazing t-shirts there that you can buy. Apparently they're only $5. All right. Make sure you get a beer because you got to support the rent here, and then get one of these shirts. There's a big scary dog that turns out to be the sweetest dog, and there's a real friendly dog that bites your fucking throat out. So watch out. Those two dogs. Yeah, you should. Oh, yeah. Moving right along, the Reverend Angel Dust sitting there at the computer monitor making sure people from New Jersey are seeing the show. Give the Reverend Angel Dust a round of applause. I moved here in 1984. He was doing shows before I ever got here. That's a long stretch, man. That's like longer than the entire episodes of The Simpsons. Yeah, we got dog sex. We got everything you need here. You know, how about a round of applause for the stage? See that stage? That's a free speech stage. Doesn't mean you can say anything on it. Just means that whatever you do say, if we don't beat you up, at least you won't get your arms cut off. So that's important. You know. What's that? Iceland what? Oh, Iceland has the coronavirus. It works in all temperatures now, apparently. Wow. Amazing. How about it for Edward and Sangs? Both of them sitting there at the table, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for Blueberry Season? We love you, Blueberry. I know you're not a huge fan of the show, but I know you like it, and the show loves you. You need to know that. Did I already talk about you over there, Tapeworm? Did I already talk about Tapeworm? Yeah.
I love you guys.
Thanks, man. Listen. It doesn't matter. Everything's fine. Where's Garvin? Is Garvin outside? Is he screwing around? He's not allowed to leave. I'll go to his house and fucking... Is Garvin outside? Yeah, but he's going to come back, though? We need to know what he's wearing. That's a big part of the show. All right. Hey, man, if you're going to share your farmer's market brownies, you need to pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Garvin's coming. Mike Garvin, Minister of the Interior. Now, before we begin the show, who brought that beautiful boat? What's going on with that boat? Alan, what's up with the boat? Mr. Ferry found that boat in the dumpster? That's a dumpster score? Holy ham sandwiches.
We should get Michael to art it up a little bit. Michael, work on
Look at this thing. Look at this dumpster boat, man. Look at that. Michael, look at that dumpster boat. Yeah, but every string is intact. That thing's like, that thing could set sail any minute. On the good shit dumpster fuck. It's a great bitch on an up, dub, dub. I don't know. I just making shit up. But anyway, but sure, that's a great boat. All right, now, apparently we're supposed to do a show. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Tom Miller, your host. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. How about it for Tom Miller? How about it for Tom? Put him on that show. Yeah. How about it for Tom Miller on lights and sound, putting on the show? Thanks for having me, Tom. I appreciate it. Holy shit, we almost forgot our friend Taco Bell John in the corner there. Thanks for coming. You haven't worked for Taco Bell from here, came to the show, and he said the following phrase, which I never forgot. And he came in a Taco Bell outfit. It was at the University Club. I remember this distinctly. And he came and he said, listen, I want to tell you something about the meat at Taco Bell. He said, grade D, but edible. It actually says that apparently on the package. Is that right? Is that true back in the day? Now they try to pretend like that's not true now. Guaranteed, grade D but edible was the Taco Bell meat. And if I may say one more thing, when it was grade D but edible, Taco Bell, pretty good fucking fast food. Right. Remember when McDonald's had the chicken nuggets? And it had the, what did they call it? The pink slime in it. It was all dark meat and fat and pink slime. So good back then. I can't even eat that shit now. It's so gross and processed. They're like, ooh, it's healthy. Oh, it's all white meat. Oh, it's not processed. I'm like, I don't want fucking healthy, non-processed white meat. I want dirty, fucking scungy, glued together, grade D, but edible fucking shit. That's what I want to eat, because the people that can eat that are going to be the survivors. They're going to survive Corona. The people that love smoke are going to live. The people that love smog and ugliness and shit running down the streets, ugly brown water coming out of the sink. If you can tolerate that shit, you're going to live. You're going to live. You're going to live.
Forever.
If you can't tolerate that, you're going to die. All right. Fuck you. Get off the planet. We don't want you here. Thin the herd, Mother Nature. Thin the herd. All right, so let me get down here. So we're gonna read some poems here now. Okay, I know that sounds like horrible, and I don't even want to do it, and I probably won't. I can't even find the poem about freedom. In my urethra, so goes the flea. Flea in my urethra. I promise. It's really good. Maybe I'll remember. All right, so let's try this other one. So this is a poem. Now, hang on. Now, you're going to like this one. Trust me. Fuck fleas. This is a poem about birds now. We're going to do birds, all right? So this is a poem called Bird on Car. A chicken wandered in the road, but it did not get far. A motor car swerved round the bend. Then there was bird on car. Sorry. I know. It's overwhelming. All right. Yes. In my urethra, so goes the flea. Flea in my urethra, 1, 2, 3. Want to go wee, but it hurts when I pee. Flea in my urethra, flee, flee, flee. Gotta get a pin and pick it out of me. Flee in my urethra, you are free. Freedom, freedom. I figured I'll pronounce it my way, and I'm going to drink it my way. I'm drinking my perb. I'm enjoying my perb. I have my perb. Nobody can drink my perb but me. I'm the only drinker of perb in here. It's my perb. I drink it my way. Shit it out my way. This is the kind of thing you drink. Don't come out your dick hole. You shit this. It's perb. Kind of like water, but opposite of water. Hey, that reminds me of a joke that I... Oh, that's a song. I couldn't play that. I'd love to play it for you, but I'd need an acoustic guitar.
Hold on, we need it. I love that song.
There isn't an acoustic guitar here anywhere, is there, by chance?
Acoustic guitars, we can hear the best song.
You know, like a house guitar hanging on the wall behind the soundboard there?
Look, no man half. Blueberry's giving you his guitar.
Oh, I couldn't play blue. No, I'll break a string, Blueberry. It's dangerous. But what about that one? Isn't that the public? Okay. This is a real honor. You're going to go next. All right. Hopefully it's a left-handed guitar. Oh no! Oh, thank you. I wish there was a way to mic it. Oh my God! Look at this. It's incredible. Well, now, so Blueberry, this is a great privilege. Thank you. I'm absolutely going to introduce you next for this privilege. I know I've fucked, but thank you for this. That's in perfect tune. That's going to ruin my song, but I'll try to do it. All right, now listen, everybody. Hey, you middle table. You can talk over the show, but you need to get those dogs under control. I want those dogs singing along. All right. Okay, listen. You need to sing along. This is if I die after this, which is what I have planned, I want you to remember me for nothing more than this song, because this song is about everything I believe in and everything I don't. And I hope you like it. And I'm going to do the whole song, not just going to do, like the chorus and the verse and that's it. I'm going to do like the numbers 1 through 5. Okay, you'll understand what this means, but it is a sing-along, and you'll get it. So it goes something like this, all right? That's called the Tom Miller riff. I invented that. This little bit here. You never want to play that too good, and you don't want to play it with quality. You don't want to be too fancy. This is about expressing yourself from the inner anal of you. All right. And it goes a little something like this. Am I hunched over? Do I look weird? Is this a good shape for me?
Actually, I'm getting.
Are we broadcasting? Apparently, I've gained a lot of weight in my neck. A lot of people have told me they can't tell the difference between my neck and my face. And then I also like this is how I normally stand. So when I'm walking, kind of walk like this. Out in the forest, O tampon, I beseech thee, between thy thighs, your plastic tip can reach me. I climb up in a tree and with my other free hand, step into the castle of love. I'm sitting down, sucking on my dog, chewing on his nose, biting on his balls. Give me that fish, I'll rip off all your fins and step into the castle of love. Here's the bridge of this song. Here's the bridge of this song. 666, the number of the beast. Fuck me with a nun, fuck me with a priest. 666, the number of the beast. Fuck me with a nun, fuck me with a priest. 666, the number of the beast. Fuck me with a nun, fuck me with a priest. All right, everybody, we're going to do a sing-along now. I promised you the numbers 1 through 5. So let's do it all together. Are you ready? Sing along, and here we go. 111, the number that's so fun. Fuck me with a hacksaw, fuck me with a gun. 222, the number at the zoo. Fuck me with a Christian, fuck me with a Jew. 333, the number of the flea. Fuck me with your elbow, fuck me with your knee. 444, the number of the whore. Fuck me when you're inside, fuck me out the door. 555, the number of the beehive. Fuck me when you're dead, fuck me when you're alive. Everybody, here we go. 666, the number of the beast. Fuck me with a nun, fuck me with a priest. Come on, sing along. The number of the beast. Fuck me with a nun, fuck me with a priest. The men. The ladies. It's the same people. All right, in the middle. Whatever you identify with. All right, the aliens. 666, the number of the beast, and step into the castle of Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, blueberry season. Give them a round of applause. They have to go next after that. I hope it's still in tune and stuff. At least I didn't drink the string.
Hello. I am Blueberry Season. I'm used to.
Make sure the switch is on.
No comment. Picking it up. I'm hearing it.
Sounds good here.
Okay, good. So my first song will be Whoever Said. It's falling into jam. Just like now again. It's drinking away its gin. It's drinking away its gin. You fall on back, fall. Yeah, fall. She wants me to come with all. Whoever said you wanted to live, want me to live. You needed to live again. Sad old man, complicate things. It's taking away and drinking away its gin. It's taking away and drinking away its gin. You fall and helping fall and helping fall. She needs me call with all. Whoever said you wanted to live beside them who won't leave you at all, you fall. You'll never see is that she breathes patient with me, controlling with thee. She won't give so yeah. You'll never be trip she wants living he wants to live that he wants to die. Here is our night. Thank you. This next one's called
Oh, call bass.
I'll Live.
No talking, ma'am. Thank you.
I've been thinking that you got it all wrong. I've been saying how I am the one who's wrong. You're so shallow. I could swim to you. You pretend you are a guy. Wake me up. I'll live. Wake me up. And your hand is on the trigger, you shot free. I'm on fire. You could rescue me, but it's best you're dead to me. Wake me up. I'll live. Wake me up. Wake me up. Wake me up. I'll live. But you won't dead man. But you won't dead man. But you dead man. Thank you. This will be my last song. It's called Altars. You've been missing more than three. We found directories, hard friends. You found a different understanding. You found a different understanding. I suppose I should crawl back to those altars that you've been pitching. I suppose I should crawl back to those altars that you've been pitching. Found a man so great, and you don't know what you've been missing. Plotting trajectories, meeting certainty. You don't know what you are missing. You don't know what you are missing. Those altars that you've been pitching, may I begin or should I crawl back to those altars that you've been pitching? Suppose I should fall right back to you.
Blueberry season, everybody. A round of applause. Thank you, Blueberry. Thanks for loaning me your guitar, and thanks for an extraordinary performance. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next with an important announcement, the one and only, the Tabernacle Fairy. Give her a round of applause. That's you. Tabernacle Fairy in your face, motherfuckers. Come on. Are you going to do your... Okay. Yes! Tabernacle Fairy!
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I'm just making sure. I have my wand with me today. I'm pretty drunk, actually. I don't know if I should be on stage.
You're fine, Michelle.
Yeah. Who said that?
Me.
Who is that? Who's me?
I got rid of all the copyrighted material. You're good to go.
All right. No copyrighted material. All right.
You off Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. So this Friday we have a really good show coming up, and I really hope that people can come and visit. And I think as like a first offering of contributing an experience, I tried to make this like a experience for everybody, and I think I ended up alienating everybody instead. And I know, what the fuck, man?
Hey, that's what our show's all about. Nice work. It's good stuff. Winning.
I really didn't want to fuck with anybody, So, please, if, I should have said trigger alert, but there are no trigger alerts. I am actually the trigger alert.
Can I still invite people?
So, oh.
I am the trigger alert. I do the knocking.
The wonderful thing about triggers is triggers are wonderful things. The top submit at the bottom.
What were you going to say, Reverend? I would like it if you came up on stage and helped me out here, because
Reverend,
right
get
now,
up there and support our brethren and sisterin.
our sisterin, brethren and sisterin. Hello. Hi, here we go to go. Ooh.
Should I invite people? Like, should I go ahead and invite a couple thousand
please,
people?
because this is not getting canceled because coronavirus.
No.
We're way too irresponsible for that.
That's right.
Yeah. Woo.
The coronavirus is going to hit 10 million people
And they're gonna be all really old,
and smokers.
immune. Yeah,
Formers.
it's called
former
culling the
smokers.
herd. Okay, I don't know if you've heard that term before,
Do you smoke cigarettes?
but our Republican overlords require a culling of the herd.
I think it's the other way around. The Demoblicans are really excited about the coronavirus because it's going to make the Republicrats look bad. So they're very happy about it.
Very good, Reverend.
And the one thing, the Republicans
I
are
learned
really,
so
really
much.
happy about the stock market crashing, or the stock market going, crazy, because they're saying that they did it. And when it was really the Demoblicans who set them up before it. And
Hey, what are you doing there?
So what happened is
I didn't do it.
the Demoblicans and they're going to say to the Republicrats and all the independents, look, we told you so.
You know what this all leads up to?
Yes.
Tell me.
Doobie-topia.
Doobie-topia! Yay! The demise of democracy and capitalism as we know it is replaced with Doobie-topia.
In fact, what it is the stock market is based on basically chips, solid state, software, and tech.
Get that toilet paper.
That's why the stock market is going crazy. And
can't
none
live.
of these stocks pay dividends.
I can't live
And
without
their
that
PE
toilet paper.
ratio is over 1,000. So what artificial
hell?
intelligence?
Hallelujah.
Artificial intelligence
Hallelujah.
makes capitalism
Hallelujah.
obsolete.
What the hell are you talking
It
about
makes
now?
venture capital obsolete. It
Okay,
makes
wait a
human
second.
labor obsolete.
Hallelujah.
Automation.
No stock market, no capitalism, No roads, no cars, no people.
Doobie-topia!
And a dubious future for humanity.
Coronavirus.
Hallelujah.
We really should have called off the show tonight because of coronavirus. Yeah, that's just the start of it.
Legalization.
Of coronavirus?
No, of marijuana.
Oh, yay!
Coronavirus
Woo!
is going to kill a few
Because
people, but
tell us
we're going to
the
survive.
philosophy of Jamba and
Well, the
marijuana.
coronavirus is an opportunity for lawyers, financial planners, and estate planners to get rich.
Yay! Wait, aren't we supposed to take the greed out of weed?
But they're going to put
I
it
just saw
back
that
in
on
the
a bumper
stock
sticker.
market when it hits rock bottom.
Okay.
And then they're going to double their money, or triple, or quadruple, or maybe
Sure.
quintuple their money.
Sure.
Is this the show?
Yeah, I think this is the show. Sorry. Okay, let me
What's
get back
really,
to.
wait, what are they going to be investing in? They're going to be
hear more
investing
about-
in tech stocks.
I don't want to hear
And
about
that's what's
stocks
going to bring.
anymore. It's
That's what's going to bring
confusing and-
capitalism
and
to the
boring.
floor.
It's boring.
Oh, okay. No, artificial intelligence.
Coronavirus.
Artificial
Coronavirus
intelligence.
is good for something.
Artificial intelligence is eventually going to replace the accountants,
Should
the
I get off
financial
the
planners,
stage?
and the
I'm
estate
sorry.
planners.
Should I think I should probably leave the stage now. And
That
let
was the
you-
best part of the show.
Oh yeah, I think maybe that would be a good idea. And let you talk about the stocks
And the bonds.
and the bonds and what else? Like
You have nothing but your bonds to lose.
Hallelujah.
Legalize weed.
hey, and there's some T-shirts for sale here.
Oh yeah.
Break
T-shirts.
the bonds,
Gentlemen, I
holding
would
your
like
feet
some
and
Grateful
hands
Dead
together,
T-shirts sold.
and seek freedom. Get out of jail
Yes,
and abolish jails because there's no capitalism.
there is no jail.
There
There's
will be no
jail because
battle.
there's no capitalism.
There'll be no police.
Very true.
There will
You're
just
onto
be
something.
there will
Reverend.
just be people grooving
collapse-
on weed.
The collapse of capitalism will bring on the Doopitopia
Right.
that we have all striven for.
And what is going to destroy capitalism? The love of capitalism.
The rise of capitalism.
Right. The
Wait.
right. Well, no,
Wait,
because
what did
people,
you say?
people are going to love capitalism to death.
Well, it all starts with the Doobie. Okay, I think we better get off the stage now because he has an agenda. Okay. Thank you, Reverend.
Thank you very much.
I was going to say something, but I completely forgot.
Oh, our
everything
show
I
on
was gonna
Friday.
say.
You were going to talk about how the coronavirus is going to steal the election in 2022.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey,
We're going to have
who's
coronavirus
there?
A, we're going to have a coronavirus B, and we're going to have the alphabet, we're going to have everything up to infinity, and we are going to win the election.
Yay! Okay, I've used up enough time on the stage. Thank you very much.
And then we're going to have the Zika virus vote.
The Tabernacle Fairy and the Reverend Angel Dust, everybody. A round of applause. Incredible. Unbelievable.
Hallelujah. 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 God has blessed everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this week's sermon, the Reverend Angel Dust.
Hallelujah. God has blessed everyone. As you know, I am a Canadian that grew up in Chicago. And let me tell you something about Chicago. We already have 2 recoveries from the coronavirus.
Oh my God!
There
it's
are
incredible.
1,311 people in America with the coronavirus. These are actual cases of coronavirus. And there are two, count them, two recoveries in Chicago. We are ahead of the game.
Get those
That's
people
right.
in the show.
We are on the coronavirus ball. Hallelujah. That's right. Now, I have this kind of schizophrenic personality. I'm sort of Canadian and I'm sort of Chicago at the same time. So in Chicago, in order to get people to laugh, they make jokes about sex. And in Canada, in order to get people to laugh, they make jokes about toilets. So how do I combine these? Well, in Chicago, we love anarchy. And so I just say America's in the toilet. And that's why it makes good marijuana. And that's my sex joke. Hallelujah. So I am combining my Canadian and American traditions together by saying that America is a lot of crap. It's just a pile of manure. It looks like what was most disgusting in your toilet, and it stinks. And then the sex joke part of me, the American part of me says, that's why America grows the best marijuana in the world. Hallelujah. God has blessed everyone. And as you know, marijuana requires 2 haploid genes to make a diploid seed. Hallelujah. God has blessed everyone. One from the anther, and then going down to the oval, and then you get the seed, right? I suppose. Okay. So it's a sex joke. All right. Well, anyway, maybe I'm too Canadian. I'm sorry. Anyway, we had an election in Archer Oaks. We're on an incorporated community, but we do have elections. Fueling the biomass plant. That is the first biomass plant. And then, of course, we surreptitiously grow marijuana in between the pine trees without any, sometimes in concave pits underground with, metal on the top and dirt on the top and stuff like that, sort of hiding what we're growing underneath. And then we grow mushrooms there too. And so, anyway, we were having sort of 2 people running for office. We had the marijuana grower versus the church-going 90-year-old Southern Baptist. This was in Archer Oaks. And this is for the Fire Watch Committee. Anyway, one of the great things about having an uncooperated community in Archer Oaks that is you don't have to obey sunshine law.
Dust in your face, Reverend Angel dust.
And if we actually had to abide by this, the sunshine laws, then they would know about all our marijuana deals because our cell phone records, our Facebook records, our emails would all be public record, and then they would know where we grow our marijuana and grow our mushrooms. So that wouldn't be any good. That's why we're unincorporated. So anyway, the marijuana grower lost the election, and the Southern Baptist won the election. God is blessed. Well, yeah. But that does not stop us from growing marijuana. Hallelujah. God has blessed everyone. And if you come back Friday, I can tell you more about the election. Hallelujah. Anyway, any other special prayers? Madonna,
I have a prayer.
you have a prayer?
Yeah, I want to pray for Cliff Nelson.
You want to pray for Cliff Nelson?
Cliff Nelson is one of the reasons that Gainesville, Florida is the known center of the universe. He was the greatest DJ. Everywhere he went, everyone coalesced around him.
I thought he was chief of police of the GPD.
No, that's a different guy.
Okay.
And Cliff Nelson had the best DJ nights ever in the history of this community. And he had one of the greatest restaurants, which is still going, Paramount Grill. And he left us much too young. And he was such a terrific guy. And I would like to pray for Cliff Nelson tonight. I just attended his funeral. It was a beautiful, beautiful funeral, and so many great friends were there. And I would like the Tabernacle to make Cliff a saint.
Yes. And in Archer Oaks, I'm sure that Cliff would be welcome in Archer Oaks because we have a multicultural community there. We have Africans, we have Moroccans, we have Turks, we have Iranians, we have LGBTQ.
All of them together. Yeah.
All of them, yeah.
All those people.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It basically has Southern Baptists. It has marijuana people.
Gross.
It has crack people. It has meth people. That's where the meth people make their meth in the forest. The DOF, avoids the meth labs, which is really great, mainly because they have explosives in the meth labs. That's why they avoid them. But, everybody kills rats in a different way out in Orchard Oaks. Basically, the Indian people like to feed the rats, make them as pets. They don't revere them like the cows. The cows are sacred. They don't kill the cows. The cows can go just about anywhere they want. But the Indians actually don't kill the rats. And then you've got the hippies, and they have all these different kinds of traps. They trap the rats. They, have them go into water and swim around, and then they let them go, and then they come back in water, and they let them swim around. They sort of clean the rats. And then some of them hybridize rat snakes so that they can eat the rats. And then you have people that just use nothing but traps. And then you have people who use poison. And all the people in Archer Oaks love each other, notwithstanding how they deal with rats. And of course, the marijuana people actually kill the rats. They just don't talk about it. They sort of deny it. They didn't know. They blame it on the meth. And if there is a dead rat, they blame it on the crackheads or the meth people. They totally deny it. They're in sort of a state of denial. We were thinking this rat conversation is very important because it is a good way to introduce next month, which is going to be devoted to Florida rats.
Hallelujah. Finally.
So April will be Rat Month.
Rat Month.
Hallelujah.
Rat month. Rat month. Rat month.
We're going to be discussing all the different kinds of rats that live in Florida. We're going to have the Norway rat. We're going to have the mini rat. We're going to have the ceiling rat, the basement rat.
The freaky rat.
And the Boca Raton.
Yes, the Boca Raton. That's rat mouth.
Yes. Hallelujah. What language? Is that Portuguese or Spanish?
Spanish and
It's in
Portuguese.
Spanish.
Rat mouth is rat mouth. Boca Raton. Wherever you go, that's what it is. Rat
Okay,
mouth.
yeah, that's
rat
what
mouth.
we're going to read. So we're going to, okay. Our Mother, who groweth the greatest green, up there in the Ojambosphere, under the influence of the domestic, they trim up there, all nakedly and happy. That is very happiness up there in the Ojambosphere. Just like Adam and Eve were naked. And all ye should be too.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Well, he's so naked I trip over my third leg.
O mellow is that herb, O
Hallelujah.
high and holy is the great dumpster goddess. Officer friendly, please forgive me if I was driving my rat in my lap naked on I-75 in the wrong lane.
The Reverend Angel does.
And if she finds anything suspicious,
Hallelujah.
we have no idea how it got there.
No
Jesus must have put it there because he is the kingpin.
Yes.
And I will testify to this in a court of law. I will be adjudicated, vindicated, and hopefully Baker acted. For thine is the cowpie, the rain and the shroom. Amen. A woman, a joint goddess. Bless rats in April. Hallelujah.
Reverend Angel dust. It's a Reverend Angel dust. Toilet paper. That's a picture. Toilet paper. Reverend Angel toilet paper. Yeah. It's coronavirus. Yeah. Hit toilet paper up on the ceiling. Coronavirus, save your ass. Wipe it, put the toilet paper.
Thank you. And now, we're going to introduce our next performer, and it's going to be Dinnerkey. Say some things. You want to say some stuff, Dinnerkey? Yeah. Listen, all four people are here. Might as well. Yeah, it's going to go down. And Tapeworm, you hang out and you get anything to drink immediately on Tom Miller tabs. I mean, immediately. Yeah, drink with me right now. Get whatever you want. Get the fancy shit. Tapeworm on top, on top. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dinnerkey, give him a round of applause. We don't give a shit if it's three people. Fuck you.
Hey. All right. Just the other day, I came across this on the internet. It's on the internet. Yeah, and it was all about Disney and how they celebrated diversity, and it's actually pretty interesting. So all along, since the 50s, when Walt built Walt Disney, they had old school monitors, black and white monitors all the time. And eventually they got old, and then everything would just turn to be white. So there was no black, just everything white. So during the moment of diversity, it was forced upon them when they brought new monitors and turned them on, and they actually saw people in color. They realized that it's not just all white people out there in Disney World that they were looking at.
Oh, shit.
That's my little blurb of the night.
Dinnerkey, everybody, give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, before we introduce Sangs, we've got to find out one thing and one thing only. What is Michael Garvin wearing? Michael Garvin, the Minister of the Interior.
Garvin in his interior. Wearing a suit. Kill your family. Feel the ass, bitch. Yeah, get the motherfucker.
I want to thank the Swedish death metal band for introducing me. Their English is getting better day by day. I really like the toilet paper dangling. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. We should have some kind of like bat device we flash into the sky so that everyone in the town knows and immediate environs that I'm on stage. Right. Yeah, I really like the tissue dangling. It's sort of spectral and ghostly and trashy at the same time. Tom, do you want to join me up here?
Yeah, I do.
I'm getting lonely up here.
You got 3 viewers.
Yeah. How many? Who is it? Where are they from? Are they from New Jersey? Went down to 2 right when I walked on stage? Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Garvin, what are you wearing?
Hi, everybody. So today I accompanied Tom to the funeral of Cliff Nelson, my old boss. So I deliberately dressed in a sort of undertoned way. I'm wearing my black Sears Roebuck Flex Appeal shoes from the 1970s. Very comfortable, indestructible. Well, not quite, but you know, more or less. I'm wearing some Italian socks, some of my favorite pair. They're purple and gargoyle-y. I'm wearing a recently acquired. I'm fine. No, I've had many eye exams, so I'm used to that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm wearing my my high-waisted linen herringbone pants I got from the quarter rack. Tom, is there any wax in there? Thank you, Tom.
No, don't do that.
Oh, thank you. Hold on here. Here it is. It's right here, right there.
I don't know what that is. It's not an outie or an innie, and I'm going to leave it there. I don't know what that is, what I just touched. I don't know what it is. Let's leave it alone.
Tom,
Michael Garvin, what are you wearing? What are you
touched
wearing?
my third eye.
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Man.
So
It had a pulse, whatever it was. It was sticking out for a minute. Kind of wrapped around my finger, and I'm
That's
really,
right.
really terrified.
or it's my parasitic twin. Yeah, so I'm wearing a Pronto Uomo shirt, got from the sales rack of, what's the name of that place? Not Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, thank you. I'm wearing a tie from the 80s, knit cotton tie from the big dirty bin at the Humane Society. I'm wearing Doppelganger, one of my favorite jackets I bought from the streets of Rome, Italy, not Georgia. I'm wearing an Italian...
Does it have
herringbone.
coronavirus? Does it have coronavirus? It's Italian, you said. So.
Oh my God.
Ooh, there's one. It does.
Oh my God. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to hide it right
Yeah.
now. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to hide it.
Yeah.
I'm going to hide it.
Yeah, but that coronavirus will be signing autographs after the show.
That's right.
Yes. Anything else?
Coronavirus 2020 for president.
Underwear? What do you got?
Underwear is just the same boring.
Tidy whities, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not Japanese. No, actually, I'm actually wearing secondhand underwear today. It's Jockey, vintage, 1980. Back when packages were bigger, but waists were smaller, Robbie.
You know.
Smaller. But packages were bigger. Okay, neighbor, I think we can go on to the next one.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Michael Garvin likes to wax poetic on any topic you have. I will start it off, and then you may raise your hands, all 4 of you, and come up with a topic. We're only taking 2, so only 2 of you will be lucky enough to ask Michael Garvin the question. But I will begin. Michael, what the fuck is going on with your hair?
Tom, I've only looked in the mirror. Now, normally I have to admit this. Well, I have to admit this, my friends. I look at my image in windows, silverware, people's glasses, window panes, all day long. And I've never admitted that to anybody except this group right here.
That's beautiful. That's
So when I
beautiful.
look at my hair right now, I see something that's struggling to break out of a high and tight to be a fluffy pompadour. So I'm thinking with the help of your stylist, we can have the best Michael Garvin hair ever.
I want you to go to Michael at Ciaobello. Michael at Ciaobello did not pay for me to say this, but you got to go downtown.
No, I'm not.
Walk
No,
right
no, no, I'm not
over.
walking on Laura. No, I'm going to go back to Laura. Don't worry. I'm going back to Laura. I'm going back to Laura. I'm going back to Laura.
You got to go to
I'm
Michael
going back to Laura. No.
at Ciaobello.
Okay, let's stop. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, leave him alone. He looks like Morrissey.
Thank you. And it goes perfectly with my winsome baby face.
All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
There's an inside joke.
Yeah, gross. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will take questions from the audience. There, you on the what's your name? Oh, it's Cinemike. What do you want? Do you want to say anything? Cinemike? No? Okay, fine. Anyone else? Michael Garvin waxes poetic on any topic. You can pick anything. Yes, in the back.
I thought you'd never ask.
Wow.
Peloponnesian War. 436 to 424 BC. What began as a duel between Sparta and Athens ended with basically the dissolution of Greece as a viable political power. And also ended Athenian democracy. Actually, the Peloponnesian War discredited democracy for a long time. Next question.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yes. Reverend, anything? Anybody? Yes. Yes, ma'am, in the back. Anything? Sayings? Nothing? Anybody? Yes. Yes, Reverend Angel Dust. What have you got?
By September, what is your guesstimate of how many coronavirus people who have actually experienced the coronavirus will there be in the United States?
For those of you watching, let me paraphrase that question.
How many people are watching?
M&Ms, how are they made?
Okay, M&Ms. M&Ms are great conduits for the coronavirus. It's thought that M&Ms are actually older than viruses. There's a theory that viruses are rogue DNA, but before they existed, God created M&Ms. Marshall Mathers. Yeah, Eminem. Boy, he looks pretty bad these days. But to answer your question, I think the coronavirus will probably. Yeah. Maybe you've seen his skin lately. The man's got bad skin.
I don't mean to distract. And yes, Marshall Mathers has bad skin. I think we can all agree. But the thing is, it never occurred to me until just this very moment that his actual name, Marshall Mathers, it is Eminem.
Yeah.
But he adds an E in there. And so that's a problem.
Well, hip hoppers are so bloody clever, aren't they?
That's a problem. Have we answered your question, Reverend? Thanks.
No, Reverend.
No, I think we've
one more
answered.
thing.
No, I don't think so.
I think 90% of the
No,
population
I think we've
wiped
answered
out,
this question.
Then squid will overcome the earth.
Squid will overcome the earth. That's what we
Yes.
really need to understand.
Okay, one more question, we're done.
Hey, if anybody needs any toilet paper, there's a nice long line of it there. So,
I think it's beautiful and spectral.
yeah,
Look how it's capturing the light.
I'm gonna fart on it.
That might cause a flutter, Tom.
Keep your hands in case they're infected. You don't want to do that.
Oh, is that the idea? Oh, that's how. Okay, now
One more question.
now we know. One more question.
Anybody?
Reverend, we answered your question in detail. Great.
Ed, you
Anyone
got
else?
one? Dan,
Anyone else?
anybody?
Saying?
Oh,
yes,
the man
in
has
the
one.
back, in the back. That's a great question.
Okay, if you have anal fissures, 2 plies and a choice. If you don't, 1 ply. Now, apparently it does make a difference.
Right.
Anal fissures.
You don't ever want those. Anal fissures are like, they're just going to be in your butt.
I've been plagued with them forever, and they do become hemorrhoids if you inflame them.
They blow up into big blood balloons.
Yes. Hemorrhoids are making me mad.
Red cauliflower. coming out of your butthole.
Speaking of which, I had red curry, Thai curry today, and I just saw it in the toilet. Red curry pumpkin. All right, folks, I think I'm done.
Yeah, stop making fun of our president and get off the stage.
All right, Robbie Cakes.
I love you, Michael.
Love you too, Tom.
I loved what you were wearing tonight.
And it loved you back.
Michael Garvin, what was he wearing? Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was terrific. God kill me now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Sangs, a round of applause. And then we'll see.
Just have to finish this poem I'm about to read. Because yeah, that's my act tonight, is to read a poem. As unusual and bored as you are, my gaze remains torpid laser beams on uppers, struggling to find common ground, ultimately eating stone salad. But within honest tangents, I lose myself in rhetorical hands. Sine wave dramatica, saddle grays, taxidermy. Might reflection, cold necks, saddle grays. Harm reflection, title fight, title fight, title fight, saddle grays, title fight. Rust, 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 rust. Forever I glue young captives to both corneas, and God herself eventually dives into waters most laughable, where there exists but a wheel to fold upon. Despite all blemishes, you remain in the place you feel most protected, a goldfish in its bowl, frowning for dogmas, approaching the monster with dagger and with child, with dagger and with child, with dagger and with child. Thank you. I guess I'll just plug someone else's music. Scott Walker is an amazing person. He's dead now, but he made some music, and it's very much like that piece I just did, except there's like orchestral arrangements, and it's good as fuck, and you should listen to it. His last 3 albums he ever made were really, 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 really good. So, Scott Walker, Thank you for the inspiration. Maybe that'll become a song. Who knows? But come to the Hardback this Friday. There's going to be a show, and before the show, there's going to be like a Tabernacle experience. So come on, come all. Let's hang out. Buy a beer. Tip your bartenders. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. A round of applause. Don't miss Friday. I just want to let everybody know at the end of the night, we're going to show a special video that I think you're all going to love. And by all of you, I mean the last two people left standing. Meanwhile, it's time. It's time for Tapeworm. Let's get Tapeworm up there. See what happens. The Reverend Angel Dust.
I love the house music tonight.
Thanks. I really enjoy it too. Who were the decibels? Were they upset? The decibels will not be playing tonight, apparently. They were very upset and they left. Fuck me, man. Who is anybody alive? Has anybody not died? This fucking, month has been really sick. How many people are actually alive? Raise your hands just so we know. Oh, thank God. I was worried. No, go get thee to a nunnery. Jesus Christ. Thank you for wearing the donut hat. I would do that myself. I've done that many times. No, don't pan it off on him like he's making you do it. Thanks for wearing it. It's awesome. All right, now let's go. Come on now. Hey, listen. If you don't like songs about serial killers, get the fuck out.
All right, good. Yeah, last night. Tonight, I'm trying to redeem myself from last week. I had too much dumpster wine.
New video. We won't post it unless you take it out.
All right. All right, I'm recording.
No talking, people. We're singing about the dead.
I think that the coronavirus might have been invented by the Republicans to thin the herd. They want us to think it came from overseas, but really, you gotta wonder. I think Granny knew this, so that she had to be dealt with. I don't know. I've been coming here for roughly 2 years. Yeah. It's been smooth, not rough, smooth, except for last week. And so far we lost Carl, and then we lost Granny. And I was doing the math, and it was, I mean, if this continues in a few years, there's going to be nobody here. So everybody try and stay alive. My Corona. Wait, no covers. All right, this one's a new one about the Corona. Or no, it's not, but it kind of fits. Pretend you don't hear this. Invasive interference, species disappearance, and the zombies are fearless. I have alternate lyrics also. I just want to share this. I just want to tell you. I want to spread awareness and bring down property value. Kind of my theme song. All right. So Christine Falling's birthday, is it after midnight? Yeah. All right, close enough. Christine Falling turns 57 at midnight. So this is about her. Born in 1963 in Florida in poverty, her father was 49 years older than her mother. Between boredom and that super cheap junk food, Christine grew quite obese. As a hypochondriac, she imagined having different diseases. Tortured cats were dropped from lethal heights just to test the belief. The myth that felines had 9 lives, death by falling. First name Christine, 2-year-old named Cassidy. An accident or so would see, bumping her head, death by falling. Yeah, by falling. First name Christine. Christine had a thing for blood. She also cooked and cleaned. She got a job housekeeping for William, who was elderly, so no one took a second look. When he dropped dead, Christine was free to babysit again. She held the pillow so they couldn't scream, they couldn't breathe. Believe she even killed her own 8-month-old niece and 4-year-old Jeffrey and his 2-year-old cousin Joseph Green, just like she had seen on TV. Now she found it was easy. Autopsies, the voices were disembodied. Kill the baby, will the jury call her crazy? Falling unconscious, then deceased, dead by falling. First name Christine, just like she had seen on TV. And now she found it was easy. Falling unconscious, then deceased, dead by falling. First name Christine. All right, well. Now, I got to try to do the serial killer song for, yesterday, since it's past midnight. This one is really bad. Because 85 years ago, the trial of Albert Fish begun. His parents could not afford him, so they stuck him in an orphanage. They beat the Bible into him until he wanted more of both. Grew religious and morbidly twisted. Not your ordinary pervert, he was more so. Pain was always worth exploring. Saw himself as Abraham, saw victims as Isaac. Accordingly, he got up when he saw their bodies into little gory chunks. Poor children were tortured, molested, killed before he cooked someone with onions and pork, a sacrifice unto the Lord. It was springtime in New York. The stranger called himself Frank Howard. Said grace, they sat down for hours. They talked for hours, earning the buzz trust. He found their young daughter, Grace, perfect. Now her parents agreed to allow her to board a train out of town for a supposed children party. Albert told her to go pick some flowers. Then from the window he called her back inside, then disemboweled her. Albert Fish's fishy smell of foul play couldn't get much foul. He threw her head in the outhouse. The rest took Fish 9 days to devour. That one leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But let's see. I don't want to go directly from that song. Okay, let me think. There's one that I really botched this one last week. But 50 years ago, Mac Ray Edwards confessed. 50 years ago last week. Packed his things in 1941. Mac Ray moved to LA. He got a job building roads. Heavy equipment by day, by night at the work site. He dropped defiled corpses in their grave, confessed 8 feet beneath the pavement. They would find Stella Nolan's remains and Roger Madison still lays under the Ventura Freeway. Rather than cause a delay in traffic, that's where he stays. His ghost still haunts the wasteland the infrastructure creates. It was New Year's Day in 1980. They stole Michael McDonald, turned up the 3rd and San Bernardino. Murdered, defiled, and cold. David Murillo, 2 John Does, and Frank Fox, soul after soul. Easier with every kill, accelerating the death toll. Bill made sure to drive careful when he saw the highway patrol blending right in down I-10 again. His 18 wheels rolled, a war vet killing for control. His 4 helpers did what he told them, arrested, but they were only one drop in the bucket full in Roger's neighborhood. For Roger Madison, still buried underneath the Ventura Freeway. And Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Who knows? So, all right. I don't know if this is an appropriate segue, but I'm just because it's my last one, and I got to do it because Harriet Tubman's death day was yesterday. She died of pneumonia 107 years ago yesterday. Let me get this right. All right, 3, 2, 1. 6 years old, she was put to work and whipped for nothing, and this was normal. When her sisters were sold off, she wouldn't see them anymore. At 13, she saw the overseer, saw a slave snuck off down to the store. The overseer threw the iron weight as the slave ran through the door. When Harriet stepped in the way, she was hit full force, fell to the floor. Comatose with a broken forehead, weeks and months passed by before her health began to be restored. Now she felt the contact with the Lord, death or liberty. One night she left, was long gone by morning. Later she returned for glory south to bring her family north. And others unrelated led to freedom. She went back and forth, careful that the overseer didn't overhear them sign on board. The railroad, a path of thorns that faster than slave masters' horses. She ran hundreds of miles until her feet were sore, then ran some more. Gracefully evasive, $40,000 the reward for capture. She could not afford to rest in the eye of the storm. And then it came when it rains, it pours in the form of a civil war. All right, well. And then, oh yeah, let's see. If this one doesn't work, then this is the only one I got today. So, better use them sparingly.
Anybody who's not afraid to blow their lips off for this show is in our A book. Thank you very much. Tapeworm, everybody, give him a round of applause. Thank you for the donuts, secret guests, whom we shall not reveal. Huh? No, he's got the hat on. He's doing it right. Folks, there's only one other thing left to do now, and that is to say goodbye. The coronavirus has clearly eviscerated our crowd, but we know who the real deal people are, the people willing to die for their art, and here they are. And thank you for being here. We're not going to imprison you like on a cruise ship. You may leave freely as you wish, but I will be playing a classic Tom Miller video to close the show. I do want to recognize Cinemike, who's sitting over there looking like Charles Bronson, or I don't know. Who do you feel like tonight? Yeah, and so Cinemike, I got one for you. Ready? 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. This is my challenge. You get this in under 3, you get a free beer. If you get it in 4, you get a free beer. If you get it in 9, you get a free beer. Ready? Charlie Chaplin and Leonardo DiCaprio. Shh. Please, he needs his mind to be able to think. No talking.
Charlie Chaplin and Marlon Brando in Limelight. Marlon Brando and Robert. Yeah, Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro in The Score. Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio, This Boy's Life.
That's 3. You saw what he did, right? Let's do one more just for fun, but you already won the beer, but let's do one for fun. Somebody pick an obscure but well-known cinema actor, and let's see if he can connect it to Kevin Bacon. Come on, you with the hat. You know, you're here, you're having an adventure. Come on, what do you got? Come up with somebody. Yeah, I think, well, you know, what would stump him? Because he's going to connect it to Kevin Bacon. So what's the furthest well-known actor you can think of from Kevin Bacon? Let's see if Cinemite can put it together. We'll buy you a beer too if you want one. Yeah, come on. We've already done Lucille Ball. I know you're going there. What else? We've done that. We've done it already.
Jackie Gleason.
Oh, good. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Because I'll tell you why that's nice. First of all, that's mincemeat to this guy. He's going to eat your brain on this one. But a lot of people don't even know who Jackie Gleason is. You should get a beer on that basis. So, Alan, please put this. Will you have one more, or you got to go?
Jackie Gleason and Little Jake were good friends.
Yeah, and plus we have a friend who performs, and they're friends. But anyway, go ahead and show it to him.
Jackie Gleason and George C. Scott, The Hustler. George C. Scott and Tom Cruise, Taps. Tom Cruise and Kevin Bacon. You good guys.
Ba-bam. All right, beers for everybody. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Tabernacle of Hedonism with your host, Tom Miller. We want to thank the Reverend Angel Dust. Give him a round of applause. He will be signing autographs tonight. He's awesome. We want to thank everybody who contributed to our fund to raise money to get better broadcasting equipment. We're going to get that. And want to thank Michelle Lesueur, who is producing the Tabernacle pop-up show on Friday, featuring 4 fucking bands and a really, really tight, amazing bunch of Tabernacle wackos on Friday. Don't miss it. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, you may now leave, but I'm still going to play my video, and good night. Oh, no, the video does not suck. Video does not suck. It's just something to drink to. Yes.
Is it Rotator?
No, I'm going to play something really difficult and strange.